long did it take you to learn that song? And be honest, a day?
About 2 or 3 weeks.
Yes, that's amazing. You know, just being able to play the guitar and sing at the same time, you know, it takes a lot. And you have it. How do you feel knowing that you have this talent and this ability?
Well, I feel very happy and proud.
Yes, we're proud of you. So I keep referring to you as a 9-year-old, but you must be 10 by now. When is your birthday?
February next year.
Okay, so you're going to turn 10 next February? We're going to have a nice big shebang for you. Yeah? You like cake?
Yeah.
What kind of cake you like? Any kind of cake. All right. Cake with icing on it, right? I got you. I love that song, House of the Rising Sun. That's a big classic, you know. Little you playing big classics. That's great. Who taught you to play the guitar?
My dad.
Yeah! Is that your hero? All right. That's the correct answer. Good stuff. And how does it feel to be able to play alongside a great legend like Nigel Rojas?
Well, it feels very great.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, we're really happy to have this kind of talent here on Live at 5. This is what we do. We support local. All genres, it don't matter. Once it's made in Trinidad and Tobago, we're supporting it. This is the weekend session. You guys just jam, do your thing. I'm just going to rock back and enjoy.
Sometimes I swear my spirit just wants to jump out of my skin. Just want to feel love. Real love. In this life. I don't mind being born and living for just as long as I can feel. And with 2 eyes to see, I get down on my knees and thank God that I am real. Just want to feel love. Real love. Feel love. So day by day I realize the kind of world we're living in. Sometimes I swear my spirit keeps wanting to jump out of my skin. Just want to feel love. Real love. Feel love. Real love. In this life. In this life. In this life. In this life. Oh my goodness, gentlemen, paws raising. I don't think I've ever heard that version before. You know, the acoustic version to
Yeah, it's the first time.
No way.
Like that, yeah.
No way. On Live at 5, people. That's what we're talking about. Listen, The Orange Sky has been, you've been around for a long time, you know. You just celebrated 25 years as a band in existence.
Yeah, this year we're celebrating 25 years.
That's a quarter century.
Yeah, man.
How does it feel?
Feels good. Feel like we're now starting, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, that's how much we love what we do.
Correct.
Really, honestly, feels like we're just getting started right now.
Yeah.
25 years, 7 full-length albums.
Yes.
You know, several full-length US tours, 26 cities, 44 cities, 87 cities. We did some touring in India, UK, and Caribbean and everything. So I mean, for a local band and some island boys,
yes,
Trinidad, not bad. You know,
not bad at all.
We've had a great run. You know what I mean? And we just completed our new album called Strange Days, which
yes,
will be out in a few months. We expected to release it this month, but we also going to premiere news right now that Orange Sky just signed a deal with RBI Music Group out of Canada last week.
Really? Woo! Breaking news on Live at 5.
It has put a bit of a small delay into our projected release this month, but the record label prefers to take charge of it and to schedule the PR and the marketing and everything else, just not for Trinidad only, but for the Canadian territory and otherwise. So, you know, you're gonna hear 1 or 2 teasers coming out, but we just completed our new album called Strange Days.
Yes.
We're excited about it.
Yeah, big up to Eclipse Audio.
That's right, Dion Camacho.
Yeah.
Not only our producer, but he's also our drummer. You know what I mean? So send love out to Dion, Dax Carter on guitar, Nigel Rojas on bass. Orange Sky, through our many years, 25 years, we've had quite a journey, and the river has passed through many valleys.
Yes.
And each valley had a different soundscape. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So at this point in time, I would say that because of the apocalyptic type of background, this album is pretty heavy. So we've gone back to our rock roots.
Yes.
And right now it's pretty much a 4-piece, bare knuckle, no apologies, rock and roll band.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what we love about the Orange Sky. Let me ask a question, Nigel, quickly. You know, in all your travels, in every city, in every country, everywhere you've been to, where do you feel closest to home? If you can put your finger on that. I mean, apart from being at home, outside of the country, where have you felt closest to Trinidad and Tobago, closest to home?
In terms of me feeling closest to it, or in terms of the most similar to Trinidad?
Well, not geographically, but I guess in the heart. Or where did you feel that?
I mean, I love California.
Yeah?
Yeah, you could drop me anywhere in California and I'll find my way. From the north up in San Francisco and to the south, you know what I mean, and everywhere in between. I love California. I really love California a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cali love. I hear you on that one. Wow, so congratulations to you guys, you know, the new record deal, the album, the milestone.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here on Live at 5.
It's my pleasure, bro.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Glad to be here, you know, to be here with Julong, especially because, you know, I grew up with Anthony. You know, we're family, and this is his dad. And
Yes.
Anthony's also a musician.
Correct.
As well, so, you know, to see Francis being born and then of course growing up and being not just an incredible songwriter spirit, but also when you see his paintings,
Yes.
it is so unbelievable. I mean, that is what really completely blew me away.
Yes.
Because it's next level stuff.
Yeah.
And it's really like miraculous almost to see what the hands of a 7-year-old, I'm talking about not now, 3 years ago.
Yes.
What the hands of a 7-year-old was doing, you know, it's actually like, you know, it brings you closer to the Almighty. It brings your belief system tighter.
Yes.
Because it's like, no way he could be doing that. He bought that from somewhere else.
Absolutely.
And then
I love it.
the kind of landscapes and stuff that he's doing are literally heavenly. You know what I mean? So I see him as like a musical angel on it right now.
Ooh! And he's so humble and cool and loves his cake. Good stuff, man. You know, and I know that at some point during the live today, we're going to get that track Rise Up. That's Julong's song, which you accompanied him on. How was that experience?
It was great, you know, to be in the studio and just watching him going through the motions for the first time. You know what I mean? I remember when I was that age, I was watching Spider-Man, and you know,
yes.
Here he is in a studio recording and doing his stuff. It reminded me a bit of Marshall as well.
Yes.
Very much of Marshall. You know, big hail out to Marshall as
yeah,
well.
man.
Julong
HD.
House. It reminded me of Marshall a lot, you know.
Good
that
stuff.
being that age and being that driven and that focused on what he's doing.
Yes, and also,
and good at it too.
and not bad with his academics either. Straight A student, and that's something that I admire because, you know, you may think, okay, a child, you know, might find it hard to focus on something that he loves, music, he wants to play music, he's good at it, but then he may be falling short in his work. But he's not. It's right on par, you know?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very important.
That's amazing. Trinidad and Tobago, we have another great one coming up, all right? Julong. Am I talking too loud? I'm excited. I'm excited. Alrighty. So yeah. So man, it's just a total privilege and a pleasure. I want to say hi to all of our online our audience because we're broadcast around the world. So to everyone, whoever's checking into the live right now, welcome. We love you. Thanks for the support. It's Live at 5, the weekend sessions with Nigel Rojas and Julong. And guess what? We continue. No commercial breaks.
This song is called Rise Up
Woo!
by the original Julong.
Wake up, rise up. Life is too short, no time to waste. Judgment day is coming soon. La 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 la. Dawning of a brand new day, a new path to choose. My destiny coming my way, individuality. To escape the monotony, but in reality, stagnancy is all I see. Is this the world you're leaving for me? Wake up, rise up. Life is too short, no time to waste. Judgment day is coming soon. La 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 la. Wake up, rise up. Life is too short, no time to waste. Judgment, Babylon's fire consume you, yeah.
I need to cut it.
Open my eyes, I'm on the outside looking in. Through the windows of my mind, I see many pools of rain, feeding off
Our mic's down.
Sadly, is all I see. Is this the world you're leaving for me? Make a rise up. Life is too short, no time to waste. Judgment day is coming soon. La 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 la. Wake and rise up. Life is too short, no time to waste. Don't let Babylon's fire consume you, yeah. Da 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 da. La 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 la. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
song, guys. Rise Up. And some serious lyrics in that one as well, boy. Yep. All right, people, no time to waste. Get up and do what you have to do. Don't procrastinate. If you know you're going to do something, let's do it. Okay? Because, you know,
you're not promised tomorrow.
That's right. Tomorrow's promised to no one. And somebody else will take your idea. Alrighty? So let's do it. Oh my goodness. I feel really blessed and honored. And I'm a bit far away from the camera, so I can't really see all the names that are coming in. But to all of you checking into the live, thank you very, very much. Wherever you are right now, I know you're checking out some really amazing live action on a Sunday afternoon. Beautiful way to end your weekend, you know, and charge you up for the work week ahead. Yeah? All right. Nigel, that was a really great experience, man. You know, being here with both of you, because I heard the song, and, you know, in my mind, it was an instant hit. You know, hearing little Julong, and then, you know, you backing him up as well. Have you ever done that before? Like, you know, accompany a very young performer?
No, but I had a project called School of Rock TNT for a few years.
Yes, I remember that.
Right, so it was Digital Presents Orange Sky School of Rock TNT, and it was the same concept of like taking 8-year-olds, any 8-year-old to 18-year-old in the country who wanted to learn an instrument our way, in other words, from scratch. And it was a 10-week summer camp where you come and you learn drums, bass, guitar, keyboard, or vocals, and then on the 3rd week, after giving you the basics from scratch, we join you into a band, and basically you're gonna battle against the other bands on the 10th week.
Yes.
Yes, it was amazing. I mean, out of that school came Nyla Blackman and Joshua Salcedo and a few others, you know, Zach DeLima and whatnot, who went on to be performers and whatnot,
nice.
and a few more. So, I mean, it's always great to see that. And, well, so it's not the first time I've worked with young people and thing, you know, and Julong happens to be particularly special because, as I say, he's the first one that's writing his own music. And to me, that was really amazing about him, and the type of quality of words and craftsmanship that he put into his song and whatnot. Even more than his actual performance, but the songwriting itself.
Yes.
Because he's 9 years old, you know what I mean?
It's on point. It's
absolutely.
On point.
So,
special thanks to, you know, Sacred Heart Boys, because I mean their level of teaching is very high. They put themselves a very high standard.
A student of Sacred Heart Boys. Yeah. Who is your teacher, Julong?
Miss Mattis and a coin.
Yeah.
Miss Matters,
It's okay. You can call their names. That's all right. You can call their names.
Miss Mattis, Mr. Peters.
Yes. And everybody else.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah. So your friends at school, do they like do they come around you and say, Julong, you gotta teach me to play the guitar? You know, do they come around you like that?
Actually, I do online classes.
Woo! He's showing off now. Yeah. So can I mean, humbly join that online class? Because I mean, I've been trying. I can play the piano, I can read music, but I don't think I can really play the guitar. I just pretend that I can, but I really can't. I know what I learned one chord yesterday, which is C. And you know, like you see, like there we go. All right, you know what? Okay, all right. I think I may have a chance to learn another chord now. You see, I have to open my big mouth. All right, let me see if I can remember what I learned yesterday. If this is, all right, is this C?
almost, just slide it down a little bit. Down.
Right,
Again,
okay.
same position.
Right, okay, so there, 4, 5. So that's C. Ooh,
Who's gonna drive you home?
Are you serious? Tonight.
All kind of stuff. Audrey, where you got that sugar?
Yeah? No way. Are you serious? Okay.
See that big chord?
Hey.
No woman, no cry.
I can play Bob Marley. Who wants to hear some Marley? I know. All I need is C. C. No, guys, I really can't play the guitar, okay? My fingers are aching already. I got these weird grooves in them. How your fingers like probably like hard and callous right now.
Well, but it went through that stage. You know, there's a moat that you have to swim across to get to the castle of guitar playing. And that moat is filled with crocodiles and all types of,
Yeah, I think I
you
understand that
know,
analogy.
deterrents. So one of the deterrents would be that pain that you have to go through.
Yeah.
But you know what? It doesn't last for more than a couple of weeks.
Really?
And then it goes away. Yeah. The more you play and the more you practice, the more it goes away. And then all of a sudden, it's nothing. You know,
Yeah.
you can play every day. So, yeah, just anybody who wants to learn to play guitar out there, just stay focused on the basic part of what it is, which is basically forming chords and keeping your fingers on it.
Yeah.
On that note, I also want to let you all know that in a couple of months from now, I'm going to be bringing out an app called Learn to Play Guitar with Nigel Rojas in 1 hour using my tried and tested method. So that's going to be heavily promoted in a few months from now as well. It's going to be available for everybody across the board. I've taught dozens of people to play the guitar, including my own mother, and she's a left-hander. So, and I never learned music or learned to play guitar. So it's that method. And if you want to play guitar, there's no age for that. If you have a dream to play any musical instrument, do it. You only have one life to live, and there's no age for it, honestly. So, yeah, you'll find that you'll have a friend for life. You know, this is your friend for life. They'll never let you down. And it's your Nintendo, and it's everything that's constructive, progressive, educational, and fun. You know what I mean? So, boom.
Nigel, that was just straight motivational, man. Like, I want to just do it.
Well, yeah, you have to do it.
Yeah, I want
to. Keep pumping, man. By Christmas, you're jamming.
That's
quick. Yeah. Most guitar teachers, I'm going to get hatred for this right now, but most guitar teachers tend to put an ocean between the student and themselves. And it's to perpetuate the student coming back for a few years to get to where they really want to go. And sometimes you have to learn to play music from the 15th and 16th century that you're not even really interested in, just to get to play the songs on the radio that you really want to play. The songs on the radio, I have come to really, really say that those songs, you could play those songs in a matter of days sometimes, you know, and if you put your heart into it and you practice, a few weeks or a few months you'll be playing any song on the radio, honestly. So you don't have to learn Mozart or Tchaikovsky or anything like that to just play a few chords, you know what I mean? Bob Marley, who is my greatest musical hero, only knew about 5 chords, but he wrote the most amazing catalog and library of music, you know. So to me, anyone could play guitar. I don't mean to be long-winded, but you could be starting now, and within a few days you would be actually playing guitar. I'll use one guy as an example as well, to Michael Phillips, right? A good friend of mine, local cyclist, artist, right? Michael came last night. I did a performance, and he came and he joined me on stage last night at Samurai to do 3 songs. This time last year, Michael did not even have a guitar. He could not play a chord, or he didn't even write a song. And then he came to me in September last year and he said, "Hey man, I want to really," you know, and he just did what he was supposed to do. And within a few weeks, he was writing songs, and all these songs were good. Now he has an album of music that's being recognized, not just in Trinidad, but from outside. The next thing you're going to be hearing about Michael Phillips as a musician, right? And that's, I call him mobile man, but what I mean is that if you put your mind to something and you focus, you can become a musician in a day. As long as you're willing to do it, you take the first couple of steps. So yeah, your fingers are going to hurt, your throat going to ting, your mind going to ting if you're writing songs, but you have to swim across that moat to get to the castle.
I love it. I think I see that moat, you know, just ahead for me. So yeah, I'm going to do it.
I just taught my fiancée to play.
Okay.
Yeah, I taught my fiancée to play, and she's not a young person, but she's not old either, and I taught her to play guitar. Yeah. And she started in one night, and in one night, using the method, she was able to play. I have video footage and stuff. You know, I taught my mom to play as well, you know. Hi mom, sending love out to Lisa.
Hey mom.
And to another amazing 9-year-old, Liam, as well, right? So, so yeah, so it's good to be here this afternoon, and yeah, if you want to learn to play guitar, you want to do music, pursue it, because music is a beautiful thing, man, and you'll never be lonely. Ever.
Absolutely. And just to backtrack a bit, Mike was on the live with me in studio some weeks ago, and he just belted out some music. I'm like, where did that come from? You know, and he was so confident too. You know, as if he was playing for years.
Because this is another thing I want to say, man. I want to say this to people, because I don't think that you're something you should keep to yourself. Everybody has something inside of them there's an ocean of creativity inside all of us. And it's just there waiting to come out. What stops it from coming out is doubting yourself, or thinking that you can't do it, or people telling you that you can't do it and you shouldn't do it, exactly. Or you don't look like the guy on TV who's doing it, or whatever else it is. The truth is, we all have something inside of us that we need to come out. And you know what? Sometimes it's that need for attention too. It's that need for attention, I tell you. That's why I started to play guitar. I started to play guitar because I wasn't good at anything else. And I wanted that attention. I wanted somebody to say, "Hey, you're good at that, boy." You know, and they did. They started to say, "You're good at that," say, "Run with that," you know what I mean? So, you know,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
By extension, you know, parents, if your child or your children show an interest in something like music or any dream or passion they may have, just try to nurture that passion, that dream. Try to encourage them, you know. Don't tell them, no, I want you to be a lawyer or a doctor. Okay, let them follow their passion, their dream. And if it's music, then let it be. Look at Julong. If his parents would have said, nah, boy, no music for you, you know. You got to study your work. When you get older, you're 40, you can play a guitar. Nah, they pushed him and he's still good at his work. And he's still playing his guitar. And he's on the live with Nigel Rojas. Come on. So you see, anyone can follow their dream. Julong, do you see yourself doing this like when you get older and you have your own rock band or whatever, and you're doing your thing? Can you see that? Or you think you might want to do something else? Or is that a hard question? Okay. He's humble. He's taking it day by day. I want to play a C chord for that. Yeah? Jill, tell me if I got it right. Am I still doing it? Okay, so start with here.
Yeah,
right, so 4, 5. Right? Audrey, where you get that sugar? Darling, there is nothing sweeter. All right, that's it for me. It's not about me, it's about Julong and Nigel. Ooh, I'm sweating. Yeah, so I don't know. That actually felt real good. That felt really, really good. I can see myself doing this in front of an audience at some point. You know?
Music is a feel-good thing, man, you know, because when you're creating a vibration, whether it's from the guitar, the instrument, or your voice, or the drums, or whatever, and you're sending that out to the universe.
Correct.
Not just to the ears who are around you or the people who are listening, but that really goes, it penetrates the soul of the universe, and that's your sound. That's the vibrations that you make as a living being, you know what I mean?
Correct.
So collectively on Earth, they have all these vibrations raising that, you know what I mean? That's what we live in, that energy. So it's good to be a part of that, and you feel that harmony then, you know what I mean?
It's a universal thing. That's probably why, you know, performers they don't seem to be all tired or worn out on stage because of that energy that's just flowing. You know what I mean? You can attest to that, I guess, you know? I mean,
it's really sincere. I mean, when you see people performing their music and whatnot, they're trying to say something from within. Writing a song is not, it looks easy, but it's really not easy at all, you know? That's what I'm saying. I call it mind farming, because you're really sitting there or standing there, whatever it is, and you're trying to take nothing and turn it into something. And that's what I've learned through the process, that I got addicted to that, is sitting down, thinking about something, putting it down, finding a melody now to go with a chord progression. The chords now, you realize, are like colors of paints. It's like paint colors. A chord could paint, a group of chords could make something sad, it could make something happy, it could make something whimsical, it could make something pensive, you know what I mean? And within that, you sort of, you know, you're creating something, and then the next miracle after that is they take it to your band, you know, and you say, hey man, I have this song, and then the fellas say, yeah, let's do it, we like it. That's your first audience, because you can't play by yourself.
Exactly.
And then the band says, yeah, let's go, and then you start practicing in the band room. And a couple of people who come to the band room now say, yeah, we like that song. Next thing, you do a demo, or you do a recording, you give it to the radio station. In Trinidad, a long time, these DJs used to play a song if it was good. So all of a sudden, you're driving on the road and your song is on the radio, and people calling to say that they heard the song. Promoters now calling you to play shows because they heard the song. When the promoter advertises the show, 1,000 people will come on the strength of that one song. And when you go and you perform your 12 songs, the audience will sing that one song. And there's no other amazing miracle than that.
That's a hit.
Because it comes from the thought, and it reaches to that. And then the next miracle after that is when they dip in their pocket and they pull out $100 and buy a CD, or another $100 and they buy a T-shirt. You know what I mean? So it's a series of just good feeling and good connections that happens from the first process, from the first part of the process of writing to the final process of sharing it, and then of course monetizing it even. You know what I mean? So to me, that's the miracle of songwriting. It's really farming. The harvest is when you're there on stage playing. Yeah.
Nice. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that, Nigel. You've inspired many people, including myself. And you can do it, people. You can do it. I mean, I'm thinking I can do it right now, but I'm just not, because it's all about you guys. Anyways, so yeah, I want to take a little time right now to call in my buddy Robert. Yeah, he's just standing there. I want to bring him in. Guys, this is my longtime friend Robert Reed. And if you're going to be on camera, don't try that. Come on, you got to be on camera. I'm going to swivel that cam to pick you up. All right?
Well, we all go behind
Yeah. Rob, I'm just gonna do this, all right? Alright, there's Robert.
Just get all these.
Yeah, guys, if you wanna be thinking about getting a tattoo, or you're not sure what you want, but you wanna put something on, whatever it is. Everyone's getting the ink these days. You gotta check out Body Art Caribbean, okay? If you wanna get your piercings, I haven't had piercings in so long. I finally came by and said, you know what? Boom, bam. It didn't even hurt. And I'm not just saying that, all right? So,
It did hurt. Stop saying that.
Okay, I cried a little bit, all right? But I mean, that's natural. At Body Art, they love to stick people, but in a friendly way, all right? In a professional manner, they stick you, okay?
By your own hand, you want it.
Right,
so
yeah.
do it.
So there you go. All righty, so thanks very much, Robert, for having us here. You still got some time? You guys want to jam some more? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah.
Any you have your own songs or do like?
Yeah. Whatever you guys want to do, if you want to drop a. Now I think I remember last time when I visited, you did a few tracks, and well, House of the Rising Sun was one of them, which I really love. There was another track that he did.
Falling in love?
Wasn't he falling in love?
Elvis Presley?
I think it wasn't Elvis. I think it wasn't Elvis. You want to jam on Elvis?
Okay, jam that'd be nice.
Ooh, classic indeed.
Falling in
Neil
love?
Young.
Just go ahead, Andrew.
Neil Young.
Like
Oh, you want to play an Orange Sky song?
Yeah,
Celebration? Good.
Yeah.
It is a celebration.
Wow, whisper to me softly, guardian angel in my bed. But in this room, this warm cocoon, I'm sleeping in this bed. Let your love fall all around me, sweetly as I lay. So why will rise again tomorrow, just like yesterday? Every day is a celebration.
Every day it's a celebration. I can imagine the sweet temptation. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Daddy boy, you should know that I'm not vexed with you. Now I'm a man and I understand just what you have been through. Mother girl, I'd give the world to take away your pain. But in your eyes I see the signs that you would smile again. Every day is a celebration. Just to be near you and see your face. In every way it's a celebration. I can imagine a sweeter place. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la
Celebration written? I didn't know it was.
Celebration was off of our Birds and Bees album, which is our third album, and that would have been 2002.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
2002, got a lot of radio rotation on that song, a lot of Caribbean radio
Big
too.
one. Yeah, yeah. So what do you think is like the Sky's largest track to date overall? If you can put your finger on that.
I can't say it largest because it will mean we're large in terms of what.
Right,
If you talk
right,
about the song that got the most amount of radio or the song that sold the most monetarily that we got money from,
I'm thinking popularity.
I would say
Favorite.
Celebration is one.
Yeah.
We had another song called Real Love.
Yes.
We had another song called Vitamin G.
Yeah.
And then of course we have the big one, which I mean took us on our first tour across the
Alone.
states was Alone.
Yeah. Woo!
So-
I think everyone knows Alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Will you jam Alone for us?
Sure. Don't mind if my voice sounding like two potong fighting on a galvanized roof today. Eh?
Boy, that's song real good.
This is dedicated to another 9-year-old out there called Liam. This is one of his favorite songs. I don't know Julong gonna help me on this one. Alex gonna help me on this one.
You're sure right.
Tonight we cried, and how I tried to find a space and crawl inside. Behind your eyes, inside your mind, what I always seem to find. We're all alone, we're all alone, with so many people in this world. We're all alone, we're all alone, with so many people in this world. When I roast my posts and I make my toast to the sweet scented and I love that most when I throw my seed and I grow my wheat, may never come down on a man with me. Let's respect that I don't neglect this like this day the real and come again.
Yeah! Woo! Ay, ay, ay. I think all my goosebumps raised there. That was some good stuff, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. So I mean, Nigel, as a solo act as well. I mean, how does that affect anything with the band? You doing your solo thing? I mean, I don't mean to.
No, it doesn't affect anything at all.
It's a mutual respect. And
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that?
yeah. It's just compartmentalization because really and truly my solo thing is what I do to make a living, really. So I perform at a lot of the hotels and restaurants and whatnot. I used to go as far up the islands,
Yes.
you know, to perform in some of the top hotels and resorts in the Caribbean, Barbados, etc. But I mean, in Trinidad, I perform at the Hyatt 3 nights a week for the last for like almost 4 years, and I perform classic reggae songs, classic love songs from the 70s,
Nice.
guitar instrumental pieces, stuff that really creates the ambience for people to enjoy their dining or to enjoy their conversations. So it's not really much of a spotlight gig.
Right.
It's not the kind of gig where after every song you're gonna hear a round of applause, you know.
Right.
Sometimes you might hear a knife and fork clicking on a plate or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just there to create the ambience, you know what I mean? So that's the dynamic of that type of show. And no, it doesn't interfere with Orange Sky's business at all whatsoever because Orange Sky is actually focused on the outside right now. And,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
not ashamed to be in pursuit of that ever elusive dream of cracking the top 10 Billboard charts one of these days, you know what I mean? So we're just going to keep going after that ever dangling carrot, you know what I mean? And yeah, so it doesn't really interfere with the other. They both sort of intertwine and it's part of my life, you know, this is what I do.
Correct.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, man.
Yeah, man.
Wow to the we. You guys want to send any shouts because we're going to close it off shortly? Anyone at all, you know? Hi to family. What you said, hi to your mom, hi to Liam.
We just want to say hello to all your Orange Sky people out there, okay, because we love you all and we want to thank you all for 25 years of like really, really serious inspiration and vibes and support. Everything that you have given us and still giving us is CPR to our soul, and this is how we survive. You all are the wind in our sails, man. And I want to thank Alex, especially for taking the time for bringing us today on to do this.
My pleasure.
And Julong, you know what I mean? This has been an honor. And I just expect the greatest things in your future, in your music, in your art, in your academics, and everything else. Love you, and God bless you, all right?
Thank you.
He's got such a nice little voice, doesn't he? Really, really cool. I want to say big ups to Chrissy and Noah, and the family, and to all the fans, everyone listening, all the new fans, the diehards. Thank you very much for supporting Live at 5, the weekend sessions. This was weekend 1. Next weekend, okay? Just stay tuned and make sure to check into Live at 5 on the Black Carpet's Facebook page. Okay, you can send a Gmail, Live at 5 on the Black Carpet. Feel free to share, like and share, and of course follow us. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Alex Assing, and of course we just want to know that we all collectively support local music, because that's what it's all about. It's we ting, all right? So that's how we close it off for today. Have a wonderful week and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Thanks once again to Body on Caribbean for having us. You know what? It's all good, man. Yay! Woo! Yay! Live at 5. All right, guys. Take care. We're gone. God bless. That was really good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
Awesome. Nigel and
Julong.
Really?
That's real good. That was great.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
First
time I've been to this story, I've been hearing about it, but first time I came to see it.
We're going to do a podcast in there too, no?
Really?
So yeah, if you want to come back.
Well, just call me, bro.
The podcast be more edited and more.
Yeah, anytime, man. No problem.
More edited and...